So I did not record me doing the background, but if you go check out my YouTube shorts, you'll see me how I went from the regular white to this. I'm just using the top that comes on paint and putting the pink paint right onto the painting because I hate wasting product. You can see me even taking off my fingers right then and there. You do see the paint changing colors. No, this blue is not wet. But putting colors on top of colors, the color schemes, yes, it did change, and I fell in love with it. So you cannot see what I'm doing, because I didn't know my camera stand was broken. But yeah, there comes a point where I'm holding the camera and painting with one hand. It was a pain in the ass. So here I'm taking a wet paintbrush, and I'm going over this pink because I wanted the pink, but I did not want it to be harsh lines. So I'm trying to go over it with a wet paintbrush, and it helps blend it. And I love how it kind of ombres from a pink to purple. This is me trying to fix the camera because I realized that my stand was broken, and there was a time where the camera, I don't know what was going on with the stand, but it kept turning. So yeah, like I said, I had to hold it with one hand and paint with another one. So you can't really see the full picture, and I was trying to get everything in there. I typically don't use paintbrushes. I use a whole bunch of different tools. I forget what this is called, but I'll link it down below. I got this from Amazon. You can get them from paint places. I don't think they have them in Michael's, but like True Painters, paint places, yeah. Artist places, yeah. So I'm taking my little mixture, my concoction, and going over the pink. I almost said purple. I'm going over the pink because I knew, I didn't want a true pink. I knew what I was going for, and this gave it to me. So, yeah, I am just going over it and doing my thing. You'll see me use different tools. I went from a wet paintbrush to a dry paintbrush. And then I don't know if the tool, I call it a scraper. I'll link it down below, but I got it from Home Depot. It's like the tools that you would use to put on, what is that? Molding drywall? Yeah. So you'll see me use that. I switched from this to that tool. And yeah, I'm loving the texture. I'll link down below what I use for texture. I'll link all my tools down below. So yeah, just enjoy the painting. I'm going to play some musica because some places there's awkward pauses. And yeah, you'll see me. This right now, I'm going over with a dry paintbrush. That way it helps me to blend. I don't know if you can tell that it's really blending. But yeah, using a dry paintbrush is so good. So anyways, musica. Yeah, I really love this scraper. This is actually my first time using this scraper for the painting process, so I love it. So I am using a paintbrush here, and you see me, I was showing y'all how much paint I had. It was very, very little. And I'm also going to show y'all me putting the paint directly onto the brush. It's going to be a little bit. So I did the little dot just to see, because a lot of the painting that I had in the thing, I didn't mix it. Like, I mixed it with the white to make it a little lighter, and then I just start mixing them all over. When I get in the vibe, like, I be in the vibe, and I was listening to music, and I was just vibing, y'all. So yeah, this is me doing my thing. You see me, I'm using the scraper as well because I'm trying to do different textures. So my little mixture that I have is not just paint, because yes, the base is texture, but I'm adding paint and texture, like extra texture. Yeah, this stand and this camera was killing me. Like, I was trying to get it together. I was trying to hold it without putting paint onto my camera. Yeah, I was struggling. I did get paint on my camera, but good thing it is acrylic paint, so it just washes off, but I didn't get it on the lens or anything, so that's good. So, I think this is like a light purple. I use 2 different blues, 2 different pinks, and a purple. And there are times where I mix the purple with the white, and then I just put the purple directly onto the painting. And what I'm doing now is causing, like, I want it to cause texture. I want it to cause like I don't know if it's considered ripple, but I'm going to call it a ripple, like a ripple effect where you can see part of the color and then you can't. A blending effect. I don't know what it's called, y'all. But yeah, that's how the corners of the painting, when I show y'all how it came out, that's how that pink purple shows over. So right now I am taking a dry paintbrush. This is why I hate paintbrushes, that tears on the painting. But I took a dry paintbrush and I had just a little bit of paint over it to kind of give the blue like a little unicorn little look. I did call this painting Unicorn Dreams. So yeah, I didn't want like just plain blue. So I took some of the pink, some of the purple, in certain areas with a dry paintbrush and just went over it. And a lot of times I didn't even put extra paint because the paint was still wet. The dry paintbrush kind of like carried it over. So yeah, excuse me, y'all. It's like almost 1:00 in the morning or at night. How in the morning. And yeah, I'm doing this voiceover. Yeah, so the middle, my base was still kind of wet. And I was like, what the F? So I ended up fixing it. And yeah, because I didn't like that. Like, it looks flat right there. And I knew that was going to bother me. So I'm just going to put a little extra of my base and color. And yeah, because mean and likey. But anywho, am I gonna play some music for y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna play some music for y'all because my throat hurts. So guys, this is the final look. Check out my shorts. I have like plenty of close-ups. Yeah, so I love how it came out. I'll see if I can get closer. My shadow is in the way, but I'm in love. You can have it this way or get a few view, full view. I like it better this away, this away, this away. Yeah, so I'll try to do more painting videos. I actually have a better stand now. So if you're not a part of the Kiki fam, please subscribe. You know, tell your friends to bring a friend, you know, so we can all be friends.